I know that you and your colleagues have some incredible industry and teaching experience, so can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, thanks for visiting us at Chandos Upholstery, Emma, where we deliver all our fashion and textiles and fashion marketing programmes. Our staff are amazing. We have fantastic academics and technicians with a wealth of experience. So we have people that have dealt with children's wear, men's wear, styling, merchandising, knitwear, print, all sorts of different industries. My own journey, I actually did my first degree in Liverpool. I then went to London to Central St Martin's, where I studied fashion knitwear, and I then went to work in Italy. I worked for fashion houses such as Missoni and other colourists and yarn producers over in Italy before coming back to the UK to start my career in academia.
Sounds amazing. So what does that mean for students who come to study fashion and textiles here at Derby? How does all of that experience benefit them?
Okay, so it means we can pass on all of our knowledge to them. We've got industry links, we can do amazing placements. We have a really great programme of industry speakers. We've had people from Vivienne Westwood down to, you know, people that are working on the high street. So there's a whole sort of, you know, area of people that come in and talk to our students, and it's really great that we can pass on the knowledge to them. And I've got Lottie with me here today, and Lottie has just finished her Diploma of Professional Practice, which is a year out in industry, and I think she's going to tell us a little bit about her experience.
Yeah, great. Great to have you here, Lottie. Can you tell us a bit about your placement year and also the insight that it gave you into what it's like to work in the industry?
So I worked at Temperley, which was amazing to get. Like, I was shocked when I got it. But yeah, it was so great. They taught me so much from the beginning, stuff I hadn't ever done before, and yeah, it just opened my eyes to what, you know, you can achieve just from yeah, just everything about it was brilliant.
And I guess it's really developed on the skills that you learn on the course.
Yeah, it really has helped. It's given me confidence, and I've learnt things that I know will help me in my third year. I'm quite looking forward to starting.
Yeah, that sounds like such a great opportunity. And did you get support from the university when you were doing your application?
A lot. I was really surprised actually at how much support they give you. I got given support right from applying. We had practice interviews, which were really helpful, and they built upon your confidence. Yeah, and then when I actually was on placement, the tutors come to see you and make sure everything's okay. Yeah.
That's really reassuring. I'm sure we've got some viewers who may be thinking about doing a placement year, so I think it's great to hear that there's plenty of support available. Now I hear that you've brought some portfolio designs to show us of the kind of things you've done on your placement. Could you tell us a bit about those?
So this was just a project that I did at Temperley. They gave us 6 projects on the placement I was doing, and it was really interesting. It was all about diversifying the brand. So I looked into Temperley, and then I looked into ways that they could develop the product and did some designs from it. So this was Temperley versus this is Temperley and Sweaty Betty. Yeah. So looking at ways that they could go into sportswear.
Wow, that's great, some amazing designs there. Thank you so much for showing those to us, and good luck for the third year. We also have Rhoda, who's a current student. Thanks for joining us. So I know that you've just headed into your third and final year of your course. Could you tell us a bit about what it's been like studying fashion at Derby?
Yeah, so it's really good. We have a range of resources. You can do knit, you can do print, like they're very hands-on about trying different things and experimenting, so you find out your like creative style, and they're really open to your ideas and really push you to do like whatever is like true to yourself from the day you start, which is so good. And the staff is super supportive, and the technical staff are really helpful. Honestly, without Hazel, without Hazel, who's like the technician, she literally helps us, like gives her all, and it shows in like all the staff. Like if you go to them, they really support you.
Yeah, and that's so important, isn't it?
Of course.
So Kate, can you tell us a bit about the career opportunities that are available available for fashion and textiles graduates?
Yeah, those career opportunities are many. We've had students go on to do all sorts of things, so you don't just have to come here to be a designer. We've had students going on to be colourists or stylists or even entrepreneurs within the industry, and now more than ever it's probably easier to do that. Yeah, fashion design, menswear, women's wear, children's wear, and actually in September 21 we are launching a new programme called Fashion Communication Styling, which will be on offer to start in September 21, and we're kind of rebranding our courses as well, so we're going to still have the three main awards, so fashion, textiles and fashion marketing, but we're going to repackage them slightly differently, so it will give students an opportunity to work more collaboratively. So for example, if you are a fashion student and want to make your own bespoke fabric, you'll be able to do that. And likewise, if you're a textile student and you want to make at the end of it, even whether that's fashion or whether it's interiors, there's the opportunity to do that. So that's a really important move, change in our curriculum.
Fabulous. And it sounds like there's so many opportunities careers-wise once you progress through the course, which is great. And finally, before we finish, could you tell me a little bit about the equipment and facilities that you have here at Chandos Hall Street?
Wow, yeah, well that is massive. I mean, we're only one, well, not so small room today, so we start right from the beginning with our students. So as students come in, we work on more domestic machinery, and as you progress through the course, you'll be able to use some of our amazing robots that we've got in here at the moment. So as you progress into year 2 and year 3, all our equipment is industry standard. So any of the clothes that we're wearing today would have been made on some of the types of equipment that we've got here, and we let the students loose on it. It's not exclusive just for the lovely Hazel. Yep. We let students on those machines as well, so we have amazing facilities, and upstairs we've got really beautiful fashion studios with amazing pattern cutting tables and again industry standard equipment.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been so good to explore Chandos Hall Street and have a chat to Kay, the students, and to David. The one thing that I do want to do before we finish is I'd like to introduce our technician, Charlie Yates. So Charlie, can you tell us a bit about what your role as a technician is at the university?
So, day-to-day role is helping and supporting students to use all our fantastic equipment, and that might be just the general use of, demonstrating all the different techniques that are possible, helping them to build up a portfolio of samples, and in some cases towards the end of their studies, final products for the degree show.
Great, so do you work with them from the first year all the way through?
I do, yes, all 3-year students, and like Kay mentioned earlier, the first years start off on the more basic equipment, and then we do work their way up through the levels of equipment, right up until in the 2nd and 3rd years they get to use more industry standard equipment that we have.
Fantastic. So do you have a particular skill or piece of equipment that you really enjoy using at the university?
Well, my degree was, I did specialise in knit, but I love all the larger industry equipment in this room the most. I love working on all the equipment in here with the students, just seeing their eyes light up. It's just a lovely feeling, just showing them and building their confidence, and yeah, getting them to use it all.
Fantastic. So do you think that you might be able to give us a bit of a demonstration of the equipment that we've got here today?
I can start up one of our jacquard looms for you, and like I say, we are the only university in the country luckily enough to have 2 of these. Wow. Which really means the students can just get on them as much as possible because we've got a couple of them. Brilliant. So I'll start that up.
Great.